met Mike Tyson. It's just something with baseball royalty. It's weird.
Yeah,
how you doing,
sure.
sir? Speaking of royalty.
Yeah, I was going to say we got a couple more coming in here as well. Joining us right now is Shawn Green, longtime Major Leaguer, Major League All-Star, and the latest Hall of Famer, Adrian Beltre, joining us as well. So not too shabby.
Yeah.
Guys, first of all, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate your time today.
Yeah, no, thanks for having us on here.
So, all right, let's get it out of the way. How's your golf game? You're dressed the part. You guys look like you know what you're doing. Are you going to go out there and play well today?
Before you answer, we saw you the whole time. We were watching you guys, so go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to look good to play good, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Look the part, so we'll see how it goes today.
Do you guys play a lot?
If you see me, I'm kind of embarrassed to admit that I play a lot. But I'm not,
okay.
I'm not too good.
What about you?
I not play as much as Shawn does, but I try to get out at least maybe once a week.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad, yeah. It's not bad for retired guys.
No, I was going to say, retired guys, you got a little time to do it. So
you don't look retired, man. Yeah,
you guys both look
pretty
fantastic.
Good. Yeah.
Tell me what it's like when you get a call from somebody like Jaime who says, "Can you please come out and help support my foundation?"
Oh, it's easy. Jaime and I, we go way back. Jaime was one of the main guys to help me when I first came onto the big league here in L.A. and with the language barrier. He was one of the guys to kind of start offering his job and teach me a couple of things. So for me, it was easy. Obviously, I'm around here. I live around here, and it's a great organization that is doing well, great things for kids and college fun. And this year, obviously, being for Work Kitchen, obviously, for everything happening here in LA area, me being living here. So it's an easy yes, I'll be there.
Same for you, Honored, when he calls?
Yeah, he taught me to speak English as well.
Get out of here. Come on. Look at you. I heard about you.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, Jaime, he's one of those guys that whenever you show up to the ballpark, he's super welcoming. Doesn't matter if you're 0 for 30 or 20 for 30. I mean, he's going to treat you the same way. And anytime he asks a player to do something, he's one of those guys that you say, yeah, I'll do whatever I can, and he does great things for the community, and how could you not want to support the types of causes that he's supporting?
Shawn Green and Adrian Beltre joining us here on the Trav and DeMarco show. And so, Shawn, you had the Dodger record for home runs in a season. You had the Dodger record for total bases, and then some Ohtani guy shows up and does all of the things that he did. And go that game in Florida earlier this season where he just homer, double, double. And I instantly thought of the game that you had in Milwaukee. Did your phone start to blow up when he started to do all of those things? Because all of a sudden, like, you were in his sights for a variety of different reasons.
Yeah, he came at me hard, didn't he? Yeah, it was amazing. No, I mean, actually, Belly here, in the year after, or a couple years after I had the 49, he had 48, and I feel like he probably purposely didn't.
You want to let him live?
I don't want to break.
No, he's such a nice guy.
My best friend record, so I'll let it go.
Sure.
Yeah, he's such a good guy. Like he felt bad too. He's like, I don't want to break your record. But anyway, Ohtani, what he's done it's a whole other level. I'm just, you put the pitching aside, just to steal 50 bases plus and hit. I mean, he didn't just pass my record. He blew past it, and it seems like every year we think we've seen the most a baseball player can do, and he does something new.
When you guys get up that high, 30, 35 home runs, I mean, you just collapse into your brain and stay away from the rest of the world, try to block out the noise? I mean, because everybody's talking about you at that point, and you're trying to focus. What's it like being up that high when you're about to hit 40 home runs in a season?
For me, it wasn't as easy as somebody I know to my right. But once you pass 30, it's just a plus, whatever comes after,
Once you pass 30, it's a plus. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't look for the noise and listen to whatever is doing. I mean, you're playing the game to win the ball game. Whatever is needed for you, you try to do that. And, home run comes, they come. You don't look for it, they come. So, they're always welcome.
You found a few along the way, Adrian. That's why you're in the Hall of Fame. And they should put you in the Hall of Fame for another reason. And I've never had an opportunity to talk to you before, so I'm going to ask you. And I've heard this. I don't know if it's apocryphal. I don't know if it's true or not. Did you really play third base for as long as you did without a cup? That's insane.
That's a good question. Yeah, go ahead.
Unfortunately, yes.
Look, I know you got good.
Tell him what your cup was. Show him.
That's my cup right here.
Yeah.
Your hand.
His hands.
Never
They're
once
so
you're
good.
like, look, I know I got good hands. I know I can catch the ball, but just in the case there's a bad hop, anything, just never.
Oh yeah, twice. I just didn't feel comfortable wearing it. I felt like I was not smart. That was not smart to do. I wouldn't teach anybody, but I felt free playing with no cup, and I I got one incident when I got hit, and one of my goodies. And it was not pretty, but if you're gonna hit me once in 21 seasons, I'll be okay.
Well, after one, I would have said the experiment would have come to an end. We're also joined right now by another former Dodger. You see him on Dodger broadcast as well. James Loney.
Yes,
is
sir.
joining us right now. James, pleasure to have you here.
Nice to meet you, man. All right.
As well.
All this royalty up here. Go ahead. Yeah.
So you're dressed like a golfer too. So you got? Is this what you do?
Yeah, I dress like a golfer. I don't play like a golfer. I got to show up like I can play, and then I rely on these guys right here. So.
That's the first thing I asked him. Like, everyone's dressed like they can golf. Can they all golf? And what did you say?
I said, nope.
Not at all.
I guarantee you they might look like golfers, but there will be a handful
looking the
that
part.
don't.
Yes,
sure.
it's going to be fun. You're not nervous before you go out there and tee off or anything like?
I mean, I'm playing,
golfing gives me a phobia, but go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, it's a different than a bat. You got to remember there's a club face on it, but I'm just trying to find the ball.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hit it hard and find it, and then if I get a par, great. Bogey golf is fine too. I'm relying on my guys today, Jerry's. Who we got? John, Nomar,
you got a
and
group.
Steve
Nomar.
Sachs.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a little group
that's
today.
not a bad group.
I'm trying to look like him. See how relaxed he is?
Yeah, well,
I don't have the golf relaxed.
You need the putter as
Is that
a
what it
cane.
is? I don't have that. Yeah, it just doesn't look right. Yeah.
All right, I got a quick baseball one for you guys. All offensive players, all you guys great hitters as well. When you watch baseball now, and it seems like every guy that comes out throws 100. Every single guy's got a cutter or some sort of pitch that moves this much. Sometimes it goes this way. How does anybody get a hit anymore? And obviously, guys are able to get hits. Guys are still putting up runs. But before, when you guys were first coming in and through your careers, maybe there are a handful of guys that could throw 100 in the whole league. It feels like every team's got 4 or 5 guys that do that now.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, Shawn and I, last week playing golf. And I don't know what the answer is, But, again, you have to evolve. I think guys that are facing 94 to 100 now, they get used to it and seeing it. And I mean, they're athletes, but I don't know exactly why everybody's throwing 100 miles per hour. Something in the water, I can't.
I think guys just have to have a plan like they've always had, but it's just more anticipation. Okay, this guy's throwing harder. This guy has that movement. You face guys like Mariano Rivera. He had that cutter, but it's still hard to hit.
Yeah.
We were talking about if the game was invented today, I don't think we would all agree that 60 feet 6 inches is the right distance. And we'd probably back it up a little bit, right? If we all got in the box today and we're trying to invent baseball. I just feel like it's a little close.
And I'm a huge baseball fan. It's my favorite sport. But I've been advocating for a while. Like, I'm not saying you got to move it back to where second base is, but 8 inches, a foot, I don't know. That seems like it would at least be we could bring back guys that could put the bat on the ball a little bit more, whereas before now it's just a bunch of strikeouts, a bunch of home runs too. But everybody throwing 100 with cutters like this.
Or
Shawn,
mound,
what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, no, I think it's the type of thing as a hitter. I remember we used to go play Seattle, and they had Randy Johnson and maybe another guy that threw hard, and then they'd always put Jamie Moyer right after Randy Johnson because it's not necessarily the speed that makes it so hard. It's the difference in speeds. What made Pedro Martinez so good is it wasn't just that he had a 96, 97 mile-an-hour fastball that felt like it rose, but he had that 85 mile-an-hour changeup that came out the same way. So I think if you get adjusted to it and you're facing guys that throw 100 every day, you're going to get adjusted. But then all of a sudden you're going to face a guy that starts to paint the corners and move the ball around. That guy's going to be tough.
They're exactly like I thought they would be. He's scary. He hadn't moved yet. Yeah, you're intimidating me already, and you got me with the cup thing. Yeah, you got me with that one.
I'm glad I finally got to ask because I'd heard it a few times. I'm like, really? Okay, but if you're telling
me. One more. That Mariano cutter. What does that look like coming in? And it's coming.
It's easier for you guys or easier for you?
Oh, no, it's easier for us.
Yeah, way easier.
It's difficult for them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They would bring Mariano or Kenley Jansen in to face lefties, right? To get in under their hands. It's coming. You may hit it good, but you pull it foul a lot of times. It's hard to tell how much it's cutting. I think that's the thing. Sometimes it can cut more. Sometimes you can just put a little baby cut on it. So, like I said, when the ball's coming that fast from that short of a distance, it's just hard to square it up every time.
Yeah, it was like an optical illusion. I got him early. I faced him a lot early because we came up the same year. I was in Toronto. He was in New York, or right around the same time. And I remember I tried moving up in the box to get it before it cuts. I tried moving back in the box to make it a little slower. In, out, and nothing worked. And one time I told Pat Hinken, former Cy Young winner in Toronto, I said, I'm just not swinging because it's a ball. So I go up, there's a guy on third, went out like in the 10th inning or something like that. I take the first pitch, it was right down the middle, didn't move. I look in, he's just like, give me the thumbs up. I keep going. Next pitch, same thing, right down the middle, didn't move. And then he's laughing. And then the third pitch, the ball hit the catcher's glove and I swung. But he just almost was like he's psychic or something. He just knew exactly wherever you moved, he was going to put it in a spot as a left-handed hitter that you just couldn't hit.
Guys, it's a real pleasure. Shawn Green,
Yes,
James Loney, Adrian Beltre. Congratulations on the Hall of Fame, Adrian.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate you coming out here today. Thanks, fellas, very much.
Thanks, guys.
Nice to meet you, man.
All right, we'll come back. We'll talk more about Luka Doncic's debut with the Lakers tonight and the trade that wasn't. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN. James, thank you. Shawn, appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, let's talk about the